The real problem isn't your content. It's not your messaging. It's your call to action. I know this because I made this exact mistake when I first started making my YouTube videos. I'd pour everything into the video. The hook, the story, the lesson. There was no like, comment, subscribe. It was like checking out at a grocery store, but I forgot the shopping list. Honey, at first, nobody was subscribing, and I just couldn't figure out why. Until I earned my digital marketing degree from Google, and learned what a call to action is actually supposed to be doing, girl. Let me tell you, I was doing it all wrong, and let me show you what I mean. I need to tell you something. Before I took that course, I thought a CTA was, you know, that thing. Saying the thing, subscribe if you like this, drop a comment. It's doing the verbal equivalent of putting a suggestion box in the corner of the video and hoping that somebody will see it. And in digital marketing on YouTube, that's just not how it works. Alright, so let's talk about it. In the Google Certificate program, they teach you something that I just haven't been able to get out of my mind. Before you ever write a call to action, you have to answer this one question. And it's not, what do I want from my audience? The question is, what are you hoping to achieve with each post? And how will your call of action help you get there? Okay, let me say that again, once again for the people in the back. What are you hoping to achieve, and how will your CTA help you get there? Now, these questions rewired my brain. Here's the truth. Every video you make should have a purpose, beyond just getting views. Your CTA is the bridge between what the viewer just experienced, what you want them to do next. If you don't know what that next thing is, then they definitely don't know what it is. But of course, let's make this practical, shall we? Here are the 4 things every effective CTA needs. This comes straight from what I studied, just for us creators though. Element 1, clarity. You don't know what you're asking, they don't know either. Period. Point blank, cut the story right there. Like, comment, subscribe is actually 3 different things. That's not clarity. That's a to-do list. Pick one. Ask for one thing. Drop one word in the comment section that describes how you're feeling right now. That's clear. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next video. That's clear. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. That's clear. Vague CTAs get vague results. Specific CTAs get specific results. Ask yourself, if someone just woke up from a nap and only heard my CTA, would they know exactly what to do? If the answer is no, then you rewrite the CTA. Element 2, action words. This is copywriting 101. Start with a verb. Start with something that they can physically or mentally do. Drop, hit, share, comment, subscribe, save, watch, click, download. If you want, or maybe consider, or it would be nice if. These are not action words. Those are hopes. Drop a comment hits different than leave your thoughts below. Hit subscribe hits different than consider subscribing. One is a command, the other is a suggestion. People respond to clarity, not suggestions. I know a lot of people tend to soften everything. If you enjoyed this, maybe subscribe. Honey, that's not asking. That's apologizing for asking. Don't apologize. You made something valuable. Tell them what to do next. Element 3, urgency. Why they should do it now. Not later. Not, well, I'll just come back to this. No, 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 no. Now. Marketing, urgency is a core driver of action. And on YouTube, there are ways of building it without sounding sleazy. Drop your answer now. I want to see who's paying attention. Hit subscribe before the next one drops. Comment now while the thought is still fresh. You're not tricking anyone. You're just giving them a reason to act in the moment, instead of scrolling away. People need that nudge. Their brain is looking for a reason to act now. So give them one. Element 4. Your unique brand voice. This one is what I feel keeps most creators stuck. And I also feel like a lot of creators skip this point. And it's one that makes everything else feel authentic instead of salesy. Your CTA should sound like you. Not like a robot. Not like a generic YouTube outro. But like you. For me, that's something like, drop a comment and let's drag it into the light together. That's my voice. For you, it may be completely different. The point here is that your CTA shouldn't feel like a separate part of the video. It should feel like the natural next thing to say. If your whole video is casual and funny, suddenly get corporate at the end. If your brand is professional and polished, don't suddenly get sloppy at the end, girl. Keep the voice consistent. Your CTA is part of the content, not an ad that you are forced to read. Now, of course, let me be real with you. I'm still practicing all 4 of these. Some of my videos nail clarity, but forget the urgency. In my videos, the urgency is there, but I asked 3 different things and confused everyone. Like I always say though, at the end of the day, it's just data, girl. Every video that you make is practice. It's 1 rep in. Every CTA is just a rep. The goal here isn't perfection. It's getting a little better with each time you post. With each post, your audience knows what you want, then actually turns around and does it. Here's the thing, once you start thinking about your CTA before you film, not after, not as an afterthought, your entire video structure gets tighter. Because you know where you're leading them. The destination shapes the journey. Here's my challenge. Before you film your next video, answer these 2 questions. What am I hoping to achieve with this post? 2. How will my call of action get me there? Write it down. As you know, we write everything down here, girl. Write it down. Then build your CTA around it. With clarity, action words, urgency, and your brand voice. And speaking of CTAs, drop a comment and tell me what you are hoping to achieve with your next video. What's the goal? I want to hear it. My name is Sean, and I'm here to remind you that you got this, I got this, we got this, and I will see you all later. Bye.